guys, welcome back to another episode with Lenoir Fashion Girl. I am your girl, Lenoir Fashion Girl, and in today's video we are going to be working on some continuing of our better me versions of ourselves through the creation of our vision boards as well as prayer boxes. But in today's video, I'm just going to be showing the beginning steps for my vision board. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using some sheets of paper, some standard 8.5 by 11 papers, some glue, marker, scissors, and different magazines. And I am going to be cutting out pretty much all of the things that I am looking forward to instilling and bringing with myself into the new year. As I mentioned in my previous video, that I am working on just continuing to grow as an individual, to become a better me, to become that girl. You could be trying to become that guy, that person, that individual, whatever you identify as, and that's perfectly fine. And that incorporates so many different things, from the general beauty techniques that you incorporate in your life and do for yourself, to the things that you foresee and the things that you're speaking into existence. So I'm just going to be working on my board and I'll just be talking to you guys. So what I'm going to do is talk a little bit. So I love beauty, right? And so here's a magazine out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look through, and you can literally grab any magazines you have in your house. You can buy one or two if you don't have any in your possession at home. And you are pretty much going to be using that to put together pieces of what you are foreseeing for yourself. And putting together those pieces, incorporate the things like what are most important to you. So whether that is your health, your beauty, love, finances, all of those different things, career, and just general goals for yourself. That is what is coming to life in your version of your vision board. So whether it's gathering magazines that gear toward those specific topics, maybe you want to have a baby in the year, or you would like to have a baby and maybe you're experiencing some difficulties. And so you want to talk about or put together images of what that looks like for you. What are the things that you can possibly do that can help you get to those steps over the year, so that whenever you see this vision board, it's going to be a reminder. So it's not something that, you know, when you're entering a new year, a lot of the times we have so many goals for ourselves. I'm just going to adjust this camera a little bit. I feel like it's a little off. So when we're entering a new year, a lot of the times we pretty much have all these different things that we want to do for ourselves. And then we start off the first month or two, or even the first 90 days. We may try to do it, but then after a while, life starts happening and you start cutting things out. And then after it, you realize like you didn't even follow through. So by having this visual board and you put it in a place that you can see continuously, whether it's at the side of your bed, so when you wake up in the morning, somewhere in your house that you're going to pass it constantly. Some people have vision boards, mini vision boards folded in their purses, in their planners. You may put it up on a wall in your home. You figure out what works best for you, and then you just do it. So you have your own version. So I'm just showing you my own version. And like I said, I'm going to put together these different pieces and probably put it into, whether it be a board or a photo frame that I'm going to put up in my office so that I could see it throughout the course of the year. And I'll just keep reminding myself of the things, and I'll feel like whether I'm working towards it, if I've accomplished it, if I haven't accomplished it, why, what is it that's possibly hindering or slowing me down in accomplishing these things. The last time I did a vision board was in 2013. What I've been doing since was prayer boxes, where you put in different prayers, different wishes, different things. You pray over that, and that's definitely a different video that I'll do for you guys as well. So that's definitely something you can do in addition, or just solely that if you prefer. So I'm going to flip my camera down, adjust it. So I said I wanted to just show you guys what I was doing so you have a better idea of what I'm doing. So I'm literally just flipping through, and I am gonna cut out things that I like, that I want. There's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you could do this whether it be with a group of girlfriends, a different group of people, just to get together. And it's great to do at the beginning of the year, but it doesn't have to be necessarily at the beginning of the year. It could be like me right now. I'm doing it at the end of the year so that I welcome it into the new year, so that it is something that I already have been looking at and visualizing and seeing for myself going into the new year. Because, you know, they say these things don't just happen overnight, right? All right, so can you see something? And it could symbolize different things, right? So right now, for example, I'm cutting out like a Fendi sign. And, you know, it could symbolize whether it's just designer labels. The designer labels connect to you feeling like you financially are winning or whatever it be. You know what I mean? Like, you determine whatever that looks like for you and what that really means. And your vision board also, remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be just for you. It could be a vision that you have for yourself, your family, for your loved ones. It's a vision board, your vision board. You make it what you want it to be, and you just go with it. And you could explain it to people. You don't have to explain it. If you feel like you need to explain it, then you go for it. Remember, you don't have to. And then you could always go back. You could go back multiple times. Like for me, like when I did my last really big vision board, I knew at that point was like a pivotal moment. That was the year I got married. So I did it actually the year before in 2012 going into 2013, because those were things I already knew that I had wanted for myself, and I knew that I was on that path, and I was visualizing all things coming to reality and to fruition. I had been doing it prior, but that was one of the last vision boards that I did. I wonder if I still have it in my possession somewhere. I have to go look back at my parents' place to see if it's still there. All right, so I'm just working my way through my magazine. And there's so many beautiful images because, you know, sometimes you buy magazines. If you're a person that buys magazines, I have some type of subscription, that I must have gotten a while ago. I don't even know where, what, but magazines come to my home and I literally do not even sit and look through them. But this is a great opportunity because I leave them on like my kitchen island so that when I'm just sitting there like eating something, I could flip through the pages. This is one that I actually have flipped through a lot this holiday season just to look at things, to get ideas. Didn't do it, but you know, I flipped through it because it was cute. And so you see, I'm like in my PJs, really relaxed and doing this. And it's definitely something to think about when you're doing these type of activities. Like, you want to relax if you can. It doesn't always have to be in a relaxed state like I mentioned to you before. But if you are able to just relax in your PJs and do this casually with no pressure, definitely a win in so many different ways because you're relaxed and you're doing something for yourself. It's still self-care. There's so many pros to it, so to speak, and pluses. What's the scent? By Lancome. La Vie est Belle. It was a little strong. Let's see. I haven't done this in a very long time. Ooh. I'm gonna cut that out onto my vision board. Continuing to build my perfume collection, and this smells amazing. Wow. Who would have thought I literally would have overlooked this. If I was in a store, I definitely would have overlooked it. I like Lancome's foundation, but perfume? Never would have thought it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And the mere fact of like rubbing the scents, I have not rubbed a perfume scent on me from a magazine in over a decade. So this is very interesting that I literally did this at this moment. Wow. And you know, the thing is that it smells good in the magazine, but the way it smells on my skin, whew. Listen, y'all, that was good. It's so weird the way that was a repositioning my hand to cut. Instead of turning the book and manipulating the page, I just keep going like this. And as a therapist, actually as an occupational therapist, by day, I would say, you know, we always say a thumbs up approach. So when you're cutting, your thumb is up. And here I am using a completely different approach, but that's neither here nor there. I'll definitely educate you guys in another episode on those types of things. If you definitely are interested in it, let me know. I can definitely just, you know. Ooh, she is Irina Shayk is giving. Look at her. Killing. Ate it all up. Wow. And remember, don't think, let me tell you this, please, 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 just think and remember this. Please do not think at any point in time in your life that you are done growing. You can continue to grow and evolve as much as you want, whenever you want, for however, as long as you want. So it doesn't matter if you have children, if you're married, if you've been in a career for 10 plus years, it does not matter. Everything can change. Nothing is permanent, right? Because we can even change our names, right? So remember that. So doing the vision boards, speak the vision of what it is that you're actually looking forward to bringing into your life, that you want, that you foresee, that you're hoping for. For now, I think I'm done with this actual magazine and I'm gonna go on to the next one. If you've put your vision board out and within 3 months, everything on your vision board is accomplished, then good job. Set up another vision. Continue to excel in whatever it is that you want for yourself. But then at the same time, also something else to think about is when we put things on our vision board to challenge ourselves, put things that might seem so far-fetched that, like, is this really gonna happen? Is this really possible? Because when you accomplish it, that is truly when you're gonna really just give yourself a big pat on your back and say, wow, this thing seems so impossible to accomplish, so impossible to achieve. And I did it. Whether it's through the help with other individuals, whether it's all on your lonesome, struggling to get to it, whatever it is, put it on the board. And don't remember, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. It could be as materialistic if you want it to be. If it's purchasing a whole bunch of materialistic things, go for it. As long as you know financially you're in a financially safe position to do that, then by all means do it. But here on this channel, we're going to encourage glowing and growing together, but also being smart about the decisions and things that we're doing for ourselves. So, images, some words, and you could make it look perfect or you could just leave it as is. I'm honestly going to leave it as is. I don't really care about fixing it to look perfect. I just am more so excited about putting my ideas to paper. Oop. So I'm just putting some words down. Excellence, I'm going to put down all types of words, different designers, whether it's different things for the designers. It could be, it doesn't have to be purchasing the designers. It could be meeting someone from the company, wearing the clothes from the company to promote the company. It could be so many different things. So you just have to think about it and think about what that looks like for yourself. And like I said, you could categorize it, but for this first one, just so that you guys have a better idea of what I'm doing, I'm just gonna put a few of them together. I really like this glue, this clear washable glue from Elmer's. I don't know, I guess the clear is just very cute for me. Excuse me. And write out whatever it is. Or even, you know, even like the public library. I think even like the public library, you may be able to get some old newspaper, magazines, things of that sort. So that's also a potential option as well. I'm trying to think. Remember with glue, like the messiness, this is the only thing. That's why I know like the glue sticks are also good as well, but I couldn't find my glue stick at the moment, so I just went with whatever I had. All right, so I don't want to put all of these on this page. Yeah, I'm going to save some of these. Okay, I'll put this one and then I'll just show you guys what this looks like for me for now as I'm just starting. So you can definitely start yours too. Okay, so this is my beginning of my vision board pages. So my pages are gonna be all connected and put into a photo frame, probably like a 16 by 20. My vision page so far, I have Excellence, Fendi, Moncler, Dior, a beautiful pajama set, as well as Shiny Happy People. So let me talk to you guys about it a little bit, very quickly. So for me, these designers are not necessarily based upon materialistic things of things that I want. For me, sometimes when I look at designer label brands, it is for, a lot of the times, I feel like it is for a level of achievement. And for me, my goals going into the 2024 year is to be able to develop or gain a higher level of financial success and financial freedom, so that if I do want to purchase certain things like of these caliber, I do not feel as though, man, like I shouldn't have spent that money, like that was a lot. Like I want to be able to feel like it's okay, I bought it, I still have enough in the bank and I'm good. That's what I want. So in me continuing to build, that's why I have these designers here, not necessarily meaning that I have to get all of these brands and things of that sort, like continue to build what I do have already and don't have, but it's more so just to say that when I do get these things, it's because I've reached a certain level of financial success continuing on, and I feel okay purchasing these things. And with that becomes the level of excellence in attaining these things. And Shiny Happy People, for me, like I love a lot of gold arm candy, like gold jewelry and things of that sort. And I feel like it's shiny and it equates to my happiness whenever I have one, like a really nice jeweled out watch and bracelet and all those cutesy things. It makes me happy. And for me, a big, big, big portion of all of this, when it comes down to it, is happiness. And for me, I equate great health, financial freedom, with happiness. And that's what that is. And the pajamas, I'm on the mission to get like a few new pairs of really good cutesy pajamas. Today I'm just wearing a cute plaid pajama from my aunt. That means a lot to me, who passed away this year, very recently. And so this is like my ode to her, coming back out and doing like my first 2 videos today. And so, but I am on a journey of trying to get like some cute pajamas that I really, really like. I have some ideas already, and these were just like bomb to me. Like, these look like everything. The detail, all of it. I'm in love with them. So don't be surprised if you see me with them. But, and I'll show you guys what other cutesy pajamas I end up getting that I really want, because I feel like that too is building you, because you think about what are the things that are going to elevate me as a person, and the pajamas and the taking care of yourself with the skin routines, the hair routines, your prayer books, prayer boards, prayer boxes. These are all things that are building that girl in you, that guy in you, that person in you. And that's what that pretty much is. So I hope I didn't bore you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the content today. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful, blessed new year. And when we enter the 2024 year, we are going to get it. We are going to do our thing. We are going to continue to uplift one another. We are going to motivate. We're going to educate. And we are going to encourage each other on this journey to building our higher selves. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed the content today. Please like, subscribe. Definitely tell a friend to tell a friend. And definitely come back for more. Happy New Year, guys. See you in 2024.